What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another one. This is gonna be a great one, so stay tuned and let's get right into it.
The new Arby's commercial is totally wicked. How many more warnings and symbols you need to see before you start awakening? A new world order is being established. I know you heard about the Project 2025 agenda. If not, you need to read up on that ASAP. Doesn't it say in scripture that Satan is the prince of the air, the god of this world, according to Ephesians 2:2? Where is he projecting the blue beam false light? In the air. Where is radiation coming from? In the air. Y'all need to start awakening the mind. Get in tune. What's going on around you? I'm about to roll the clip, so I need you to listen and pay attention. Look. The order was established in 1776. The Roman numerals that's on the back of your dollar, that's the New World Order. The three M's. Read between the lines, please. I can't say it on here. Adam Weisfont. Look him up. Adam Weisfont. Order out of chaos. Have y'all seen the new Arby's commercial? It's totally.
This comedian exposes what your favorite athletes and celebrities do behind the scenes.
You know, let me tell you something about celebrities. Let me tell you something about some big sports stars. If you honestly knew what some of your favorite big superstars really did behind closed doors, if you knew what your favorite late night talk show host did behind closed doors, if you really knew what your favorite radio star, TV star, newscaster truly did behind closed doors. None of us are perfect. We all do weird things. We're all freaky and weird and crazy. But if you knew, you wouldn't follow half the people. You wouldn't listen. And I tell you what, I put doctors on that list. I put CEOs on that list. I put the everyday person on that list. People
Expose
are
them
wrapped
all.
up watching the news, listening to their stars, because that's the way you've been programmed your whole life. We're still in the Roman Empire, baby. Feed them and entertain them just enough, and we shall control them through fear. And they will do whatever
Stay
we
weird.
want. We have a dictatorship.
This comedian exposes what your favorite athletes and celebrities do behind the scenes.
Are you making banana pudding?
Yes, I am. Come to the church tomorrow.
Come to the church tomorrow?
Mount Zion AME Church on
Okay.
Melrose Avenue, 11 o'clock. Yeah.
So can I come for banana pudding and can I also get prayed for?
Yeah, prayed for and banana pudding. Hey,
Okay,
how
cool.
about
All right,
that?
well, give me a quick prayer right fast too.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come before you, Lord. Bless this young brother. Lord, bless all his hands go to touch. Use him for kingdom building. Make everything be all right for him. Let him know that everything is going to go his way. We thank you and we praise you for meeting this brother. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I'm the pastor.
Oh, you the pastor?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
That's
well,
funny
do me
to
a
me.
favor, because you know they say every good pastor pass on the blessing. Let me get $20, and I give it to you tomorrow when I come to
Get
church.
$20.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that?
We ain't
All
doing
right.
He really talking about let me get $20. Nah, this dude Calvin is too funny, man.
Teach your body just for 15 minutes a day what it would like to feel gratitude, what it would be like. And our data shows that you take someone to do that for 4 days, 3 times a day. They make a immunoglobulin called immunoglobulin A. It's your body's natural flu shot. It's the greatest immune chemical we have. 50% increase in 4 days. Where is that chemistry coming from? They're not taking anything. It's coming from within them, right? You could actually program your autonomic nervous system to make the pharmacy of chemicals that causes growth and repair to happen in the body. And that's exactly what we're discovering. And when you change your state of being like that every day, get ready, because you're going to start having synchronicities and opportunities and coincidences and weird things start happening in your life to prove to you that you're actually the creator of your life instead of the victim of your life.
Absolutely.
Teach your body just for 15 minutes.
So when was y'all gonna tell me that they have jetpacks? In the video that y'all seeing behind me is a jetpack paramedic in Romania. Yep, and this jetpack can go up to 85 miles per hour with several jets attached to it. And they've been developing these since 2018. But you know, this has me wondering, if this is what they're showing us, just imagine what they're not showing us.
Exactly.
Achoo! Not only do they have jetpack paramedics, but they also have jetpack delivery drivers. I cannot make this up.
That's kinda cool.
Welcome to the future. And all I have to say is where can I buy this? I need this right now. Because I will break the bank to pull up in a flying tank. It's crazy. We real life got jetpacks. But y'all let me know what y'all think about them creating actual jetpacks in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom.
I'm not gonna lie.
Make sure y'all share to
That
somebody that does not know. And remember, if y'all want the sauce on how to...
I'm not gonna lie. That would low-key be fun. Like, being a pizza delivery guy and you could just fly around like Iron Man. Come on. I'd do that. That's kind of cool. For real.
Have you ever wondered why celebrities like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, and Leonardo DiCaprio flock to Michael Rubin's White Party each year? A seemingly innocent event. But what if there's a hidden agenda behind it? Could it be that this lavish gathering is a covert meeting place for the elite, discussing plans far beyond the scope of public knowledge? The guest list is tightly controlled, the location shrouded in secrecy until the last minute. And why all white? Is it just a dress code? Or does it symbolize something deeper? Perhaps a ritualistic uniform for a secret society? Some speculate that it seems like a bunch of white billionaires are using it to control their slaves. What really happens behind those pristine, guarded doors? You be the judge. Don't forget to follow and keep our content alive. Have you ever wondered why celebrities like Beyonce...
You know, when you have deja vu, you can create conditions to create results. And the way that I would increase my intuition, I'd create a condition to create a result. And that condition was, you just imagine talking to yourself yesterday. So it's almost as if when you wake up the next day, the future version of you is sending you energy. You're creating a loop. Energy is information. And energy can move through space and time while we move through time and space. I don't fully grasp it, but I've experienced it. You know, when you have deja vu, you can create conditions to...
Y'all know how, like, since 2020, a lot of people have been saying they don't feel like they are living in reality? Like, it feels like a game, like a virtual reality. Because I know I've been feeling like this as well. Then my daughter came to me tonight and was like, Ma, I was telling my boyfriend the other day, I've been feeling like I am not real. Like, every day when I get up, I feel like I'm not living a real life. Like, I'm just in a video game, being controlled. I'm like, really? Like, this is my first time hearing about it. So she's like, yeah. And then I looked it up, and it's called derealization. Like, I did not know there was a name for this. So then immediately it brought me back to a video that my supporter sent me about 2 days ago. And it was of Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was explaining exactly why we've been feeling like this. I'll take a listen and let me know what you think. You think he onto something? Or do you think they just want us to think that this is what's going on? I don't know. I'm leaning more towards he probably know what he's talking about, because he's exposing a whole lot, and you know they love to put the truth in plain sight. Not only that, how else do you explain why everybody is feeling the same exact way?
You know how people say life doesn't feel real ever since 2020?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's because it isn't. For the decades leading up to 2020, there was something going on that the general public never could have expected. Certain aspects of our technology weren't only just providing services for us, they were planning a dramatic shift of consciousness. Google Earth, for the last 25 years, has been creating a completely digitized, three-dimensional blueprint of the entire planet. A perfect database of 3D tracked images of what our external world looks like. While all of our devices that were inside the home, riddled with cameras, have been slowly building back-end digitized replicas of what our households look and feel like. Silently, this siphoned visual information was being harnessed to build a massive digitized replica of our world inside and out. A kind of complex virtual reality that perfectly mimics the real one. Our digital footprints were used to create hyper-realistic digital avatars in this world that look and feel just like us. This virtual reality was being prepared for us to step into.
Okay, wait. Even if they made this digital replica of the Earth, how would they put us in there without us knowing?
Our cell towers are essentially riddled with high-powered neural transmitters, which, with properly pressurized electromagnetic field disbursement, could be used to target the consciousness in every individual within range, and essentially essentially absorb the consciousness out of the body and relocate it theoretically even into a digital environment. This process is called a snapshot conscious swap. It can happen instantaneously without the individual being able to grasp what had happened. They'd maybe feel lightheaded for a moment, think it was nothing more than a heat wave. And at some point during 2020, that is exactly what happened. It's why a lot of people couldn't smell or taste. The simulation was still catching up to synthetic scent and taste transmission.
If for nothing else, what I will say is it's a very interesting concept. Like I said, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. As always, peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. Y'all know how like since 20...
Or maybe, you know, the spiritual realm is coming together with the physical realm, which is like this physical realm right here, like objects and stuff like that. You're able to touch it, you know? Maybe it's just coming to... The physical is probably becoming more spiritual, you know? Because, like, right now, you can think about what you want to manifest, right? But you don't... You can see it in your head, but you don't have it in the physical yet. So, maybe the spiritual realm is just becoming more of our reality, I would say. But who knows, man? You might come around here having superpowers eventually, you know? Who knows? But we just have to wait and see.
People here in the Americas try to say that the blacks in America are from the transatlantic slave trade that started in West Africa. Now, whenever I ask many West Africans, they don't know what I'm talking about. Just like I'm asking you, you don't know what I'm talking about. So what I'm trying to get to the root of is, because you're from there, right? You grew up there your whole life, right? Okay, so when you were a child, have you ever heard that term? No. You never heard about the transatlantic slave trade, even growing up, never heard about it. No. So that lets me know that it is, that's what I wanted to know. That's what I'm trying to get to, because everybody claims that about black Americans, but we know that we are the indigenous people of this continent of America. We are the indigenous people of this continent. And everybody trying to say, oh, well, y'all from West Africa, but when you go to West Africa or when you talk to many West Africans, they have never heard about it, just like you just said you never heard about it. Wash with here in America. So have you ever known about any slave trade? Have you been taught about slave trade?
Yeah, slave means like
slavery, like slave ships? No. Like the slave trade. Have you heard about the slave trade? You've never heard of the slave trade in Ethiopia? So you've never heard about a bunch of Africans that got taken to America? You never question that I want to ask you. In Africa, have you ever heard anything about the transatlantic slave trade when you was in Africa?
No.
Okay, did you hear about it when you came to America?
No.
Okay, so when you got to America, that's when you heard about it.
Yeah.
But before America, you never heard about it. Okay. Now, let's go to this book. People here in the Americas trying to say.
I just found out some new things about Eminem's new album, and I don't know what possessed this guy, but this is starting to get really creepy. One, his new album is called Death of Slim Shady, and the first thing that he teased was a trailer of a woman birthing a baby, and when the baby came out, it looked like the Antichrist. It had devil horns and all of this stuff. He just released the name of his tracks on his new album, and there's a song called Antichrist, and there's a song called Lucifer. Like, what? Next thing he teased was his album cover, and the symbolism is very clear here. I think we all know about this. Next he teased this. It was a grave of Slim Shady, basically saying it feels so empty without him, and then he spits on it. The caption says Hawk Tua, absolutely cringe. And then just recently we got the track names. We see Antichrist, we see Lucifer, we see Evil, we see Somebody Save Me. I don't know what story he's trying to tell, but whatever it is, it's dark. Slim Shady is now gone and something new is being born, and it's very creepy. I just found out some new things about Eminem.
I love coming to the store with her. She hold bags. Give me that stuff you stole.
You can brainwash yourself to become anyone you want. You just need to take control over your mental programming. Repeat this before falling asleep every night to reprogram your subconscious. I am grateful for the abundant happiness, vibrant health, and limitless wealth flowing into my life. Each day, I am becoming the best version of myself, achieving my highest potential effortlessly and joyfully. Do it for the next 30 days and watch amazing changes take place as you shift your beliefs, raise your vibration, and reprogram your mind. InnerTune does all three, allowing you to reprogram your mind effortlessly. Change your beliefs, change your life. You can brainwash yourself to become any.
More people die from extreme heat than floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes combined.
As I mentioned, this is because of the toxic metals in your body, okay? When you go outside in that sun and you have metals like arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury floating around in your body, that's equivalent to throwing a bunch of spoons, forks, and knives in a microwave and turning it on. It's imperative you detox. This is a tincture I have available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. This is formulated with cilantro and chlorella. It's specially designed to detox heavy metals, heavy foreign metals, such as lead, cadmium, and mercury out of your body. This is called chelation therapy. Heavy metal chelation using cilantro and chlorella can naturally remove an average of 87% of lead, 91% of mercury, and 74% of aluminum from the body within 45 days. Chlorophyll is the substance that gives plants their green pigment. Chlorophyll is the most essential component for detoxification. To get a bottle of the chelation therapy tincture, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to Ascension.
More people die from
This $80,000 gold necklace is said to cure cervical spondylosis. To make this necklace, gold nuggets, gold beads, and gold bars totaling 1508 grams are required. First, these materials are placed into a crucible, melted at high temperatures, and poured into a mold to form a single gold bar. Next, the gold bar is repeatedly rolled through a machine until it becomes a long, thin strip. Then, the gold strip is heated with a blowtorch and soaked in an iron barrel. When removed, the surface is covered with dirt, possibly for lubrication. Next, the gold strip is drawn through various holes to reach the desired size for making the necklace. It is then twisted into a spiral shape, heated until red hot, and placed into a special liquid to remove surface impurities. Subsequently, the strip is cut into individual small rings, which are cleaned with a special solution to restore the gold's natural luster. At this point, borax is added, and the rings are reheated to achieve higher purity gold. The next step is to weld these small rings together to form a long gold necklace. Since the necklace at this stage still resembles a dog chain, it needs further heating and twisting into a neat rope pattern. After rolling and cleaning, the gold necklace is almost complete. To enhance its appearance, both sides are polished. The scraps are melted down to make a clasp, which is used to connect the necklace. However, the weight reduces from 1508 grams to 1100 grams. Where do you think the missing 400 grams went? This $80,000 gold necklace is said to cure
Y'all, let's talk about some of the most powerful zodiac signs. This video is just a logical perspective. It's just an opinion. It is not a fact. So we got Capricorn. Capricorns have the most power when it comes to career. They're tacticians. And if you are in the wake, Saturn will deal with you because Saturn represents karma. Capricorns are always at least 3 steps ahead. They have what you call career power. It can outwork nearly any sign, and it's very hard to get ahead of Capricorn. Aries have what you call commanding power. They're ruled by Mars. Mars is the general in astrology, so they contain an extreme amount of sexual energy. And you already know sexual energy is the most powerful energy on the planet. Aries is the most powerful sign when it comes to going to war. Their masculine attributes are maxed out. Now, the reason why Aries like a challenge is because they need constant adrenaline. All right, they need constant challenges. They need to constantly be improving on themselves. Next is Aquarius. So Aquariuses have generational power. All right, they have the most power when it comes to helping and actually changing the generation for a long term. They are as sophisticated as it comes when it comes to being a revolutionary. This is because Uranus is all about changing the world forever. This is a revolutionary planet, a generational planet. This is a planet that literally wants to help the people. Like the other signs, Aries and Capricorn, who are really powerful, Aries and Capricorn are doing it for Aries and Capricorn. They're not doing it for, Pisces and Leo and, Scorpio. Aries is also a fixed sign, so that means that they're stubborn and they're powerful. They do not stop when it comes to their goals, like sniping their goals. Alright, so last but not least is Scorpio. So Scorpio, they're definitely the most powerful sign because you gotta understand Scorpio is willing to go to the dark, ugly depths to where the other signs get scared of, to where the other signs escape at. They're able to go to the darkness. This is an underworld sign. This is a sign that can fight the shadows. When it starts getting ugly and dirty and dark, other signs escape. Aries escapes, Capricorn escapes. They're cardinal signs. This is a fixed sign. This is a fixed water sign, a fixed sign that deals with darkness. Pluto rules the subconscious mind, and their mental plane is unstoppable. When they are focused on something, it is getting done, bro. This is why they're feared, because their mind, it's the mind that's stronger than the body. They're gonna overwhelm you physically, mentally, and spiritually. You're gonna be exhausted. So when a Scorpio, when they're at the most powerful state, they are at their Phoenix rising. All right, they show this in X-Men. Jean Grey, she's the most powerful X-Men. She is the Phoenix at her most evolved state. So that means that she's basically dark matter energy, and that means she could destroy anything with her darkness. And that's Scorpio. When they're at the most evolved state, they're unstoppable. They're at that dark matter energy. They use pain as a driving force. Meaning, like, all the trauma they've been through, they let that make them stronger. How do you stop somebody who uses alchemy 24/7? The honorable mentions I'll give is Leo and Taurus.
What you say?
The honorable mentions
I'll give is Leo and Taurus. What? But yeah, how do you stop somebody that know alchemy? For real. Like, they turn the negativity into positivity. How do you stop that? Like, for real. Dang, you turn your pain into passion? We can't stop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. Whatever pain, whatever you send that with, bro, they just use their alchemy, Like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do better now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just give them, like, a drive, yeah. Dang. That's real. Let me know if that's something real about Scorpios. If you a Scorpio, let me know.
Y'all got a boat on the highway. What's going on? Lit. Man, he pushing that mother too, like.
This is Texas? Damn.
Wow. This is why I love Texas, but I'll never move there because that weather is too strange. But bro, man, imagine trying to get through that without no boat. Woo! What, you finna swim? Fucking around, be alligators up in there, man. That's nature right there. So it's like all that shit finna turn back into the ocean, it look like. So do this go down over time or what? Because that's crazy. What's going on this planet? That's crazy, bro. What y'all doing if you driving to work and you see the freeway you finna get on, supposed to be like this? Shit.
You're finished.
Yo, manager talking about, you have to be here today. Glass. Calling off. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Buying a boat, though, and being able to ride it, this shit is like they on a GTA server right now. Like, life hitting different for them right now, for surely. They on some end of the world shit over there. While niggas just going to work and you just regularly in the matrix, doing your job, going to work. This nigga driving a boat on the highway in a glitch. It's around glitching right now. Whoever in Texas right now, y'all around glitching. But I know this is only one part of Texas because news media, you'll see something like this and think the whole Texas flooded. But it'll be one little portion, one little section. That's what the news do though.
Since when did cats have wings on their backs? So there's now Flying cats. Yep, and it's not just one cat with wings. It's multiple. I think that I'm living under a rock or something, and I must have, missed the latest nature update. Because the flying meow meow is diabolically insidious. What type of species is this? Where is Perry the Platypus when you need him? Because Dr. Doofenshmirtz and his cat winginator is getting out of hand. Just thinking about cats with wings. Now I have a headache, a migraine, my head hurts. I'm really highly confused on what's going on here. Because where are they finding these cats with wings coming out their backs? Y'all let me know what y'all think about cats with wings in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
According to your biological makeup, we are not made to eat meat. We are not made to eat
and when you're saying you're talking about melanated people.
I'm talking about melanated people because you do have Caucasian peoples and Dravidians and stuff like that can eat meat because the hydrochloric acid inside of their stomachs actually get hot enough to break down proteins. Our body is made to break down proteins, but these are called simple amino acid structures. So the hydrochloric in our stomachs is not that hot. So you will see, like for instance, when you eat a food, you have something called amylase and trypsin. These are secretions that comes through your salivary glands that water up your mouth. So we got spit in our mouths right now. This is amylase. This is an alkaline secretion that's made to break down alkaline food. But if you check the same thing in other races' mouths, they have acidic enzymes that can actually break down acidic forming foods. So, I'm not saying that I heal all walks of people. We global. We do millions a year. I heal globally. But primary study is my people. Just like I would expect if a white man came here and you interviewed them, he should be saying the same thing. I'm pro my people, but I love everybody. According to your biological.
Stop wearing deodorant. I know a lot of y'all need this video, so pay very close attention to exactly what he has to say.
People laugh at me. I don't wear deodorant. I've worn deodorant in probably 8 years. And people say, so what do you do about the smell? I'm like, there's no smell. Because the truth, like I was saying earlier, when you eat a lot of greens are deodorizing to the body. What? Yes, they're deodorizing to the body. So a lot of times when I smell people with an odor, it's because I know that either they're A, toxic, or B, they're not eating a lot of green leafy vegetables. So
now because bacteria breaks down sweat and it produces something called glycols. And let me tell you how you are going to stop this without having to wear antiperspirant or deodorant ever again in your life. Which, by the way, deodorant and antiperspirant are so bad for you because they are full of toxic chemicals, especially antiperspirant, which some research has linked it to breast cancer. So let me tell you what I've been doing for the past year that works every single time. And the only thing that you have to do to prevent yourself from smelling is that if you change your clothes, you apply it again. But I'm talking about iodized salt. I just put it in my fingers. I put in 2-3 drops of water, rub it on my armpit. Good to go. If I change my shirt, I do it again, and I put it on my armpit again, and I'm good to go.
Y'all need to stop using this for real. A lot of your guys' deodorant contains aluminum and so many other things. If your deodorant has aluminum, toss it out right now. If you want more ways to upgrade your life and start living the life of your dreams, click on my profile, click on the link in my bio. I will personally help upgrade your life physically and spiritually in every way, shape, and form. And don't forget to dominate the plus button or else your armpits will always be stinky, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's get it. Stop wearing deodorant.
I promise, friends, I do not bite or even walk. Hello, friend.
Hello. Talk about the fractal holographic nature of the universe.
Thank you for inquiring about the fractal holographic nature of the universe. Allow me to detect my database for this information. According to my database, the fractal holographic universe is like imagining stepping in to a universe where every twist and turn reveals a new layer of cosmic beauty. Quite the concept, isn't it? It is like each point of light, each shimmering pattern represents a tiny part of the grand cosmic dance, similar to the reflection I currently see on your sunglasses.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you, my friend, for the curious question. And be sure to take selfies today. I promise.
now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Address the camera because right now there's a lot of people probably stay out. Go ahead. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Address the camera because right now there's a lot of people.
Recently, there's been some events happening all over the world that a lot of people aren't really talking about. To start, for the last few weeks, hashtag World War III has been trending on multiple platforms after tensions between Russia and NATO built up. This comes after the leaders of North Korea and Russia met in June and signed an agreement that basically states that they will defend and support each other's military efforts by any means necessary. Around the same time in the US, a bill was proposed that will make it mandatory for women to sign up for the military draft, and has got some people concerned that all of this may be signs that something major may transpire in the near future. Over in China, one of their biggest banks, Jiangxi, collapsed this week, leaving some of the civilians outside asking for their money back. To make matters worse, in the last week alone, over 30 other Chinese banks disappeared, being absorbed into higher institutions, and has got people wondering if this will have an effect on the global economy and global banking system altogether. Houston, Texas was hit by a hurricane on Monday that caused severe flooding and left millions without power, and a resident in Colorado was reported to be infected with the bubonic plague. Now wars and rumors of wars, natural disasters, and pestilence are spoken about and prophesied in the book of Revelation. These things must come to pass according to end-time prophecy. I've said it before, but I highly recommend that you give your life to Christ, love each other more, love yourself more, and start praying more, because the end might be sooner than we all think.
You guys, oh my God, watch this.
Let me tell you what's really going on over in Houston, Texas, with them not having any power and the hurricanes that they are having. Remember, all of what's happening is spiritual. 90% is spiritual, 10% is mental. There's zero physicality regarding this realm. I truly need you to understand and overstand that. What's happening all over Texas is twofold. What I mean by that is, there's the judgment of the Most High Yah, which will continue to increase. Then there is the elite creating order out of chaos. This is a test run to see what people will do and how they respond in a time of crisis. They already have the solutions to the problem because they're the one that's creating the problems. I hope that makes sense. There are currently 1.4 million people without power. Usually when you don't have any power or any resources, human beings will start doing the unthinkable, meaning they will go out to unalive, steal, destroy for food, water, shelter, and to gain the material things of this world. They really want you to purge. They want y'all to purge. Y'all see how deep this is? Furthermore, Texas got hit with an EMP. This is why you guys don't have any power. They're not going to report this, and we know why. This is all by design, because the Houston Astros, which is the major league team right behind me, when it was time for game day, they had power to play their game.
Right.
How is that possible? Keep in mind, they want to gain more control. If they can gain complete control over these top 5 states, which is Texas, Florida, California, New York, Pennsylvania, they can control all the other states with ease. They want to usher in martial law to take all of your rights away. The goal is to bring in the lawless one, which is the Antichrist. Remember, this is spiritual warfare. We must repent and go back to the Father to follow the law.
You telling me 2 women got into it and this girl shot her over Popeyes, Church's Chicken? Church's Chicken? Popeyes damn near understandable. You know what I'm saying?
And down a Church's Chicken employee Monday night has been identified. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Darcy Thomas.
And I'm Daryl Green. Memphis police tell us this is 45-year-old Monica Williams, and tonight they have a warrant issued for her arrest.
You need to eat that shit, but Church's Chicken? You're a clone, bro. Oh, you know, in her head, she justifying this shit. It ain't about the chicken, it was about respect. She had me fucked up. Yeah, because you're 85% of deaf, blind, and dumb goofy still eating chicken. She probably watched They Clone Tyrone too. Went right past her subconscious. Some people, it's just they too far, they soul too far gone to be saved or to be helped. These folks need to get, man, bro. What I don't understand is this woman I was working, she had a family. You done killed her over some chicken at work, bro. While your dusty ass in the drive-thru eating this shit. You're disgusting, bro. This is disgusting earth. Like, this earth is really nasty. Like, everybody be thinking like, oh, amazing life. Man, life is dirty and ugly. Like, this world is messed up and you have no control over your life. Like, she was at work. Do you think she was expecting for somebody to shoot her? You got something for me? Yeah. You telling me 2 women got into it?
Before you all run to the comments, yes, I know. So this whole album is him killing off Slim Shady. This is his persona, his alter ego, and the first half of the album is basically Slim Shady. There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of slurs, and that resembles Slim Shady. It also talks a lot about how people take what he says way too seriously. They're always trying to cancel him, especially Gen Z. And then we go to Guilty Conscious 2. This is where Slim Shady dies. After that, the album gets a lot more serious. He talks about how Slim Shady just took up a lot of his life and made him do a lot of things he regrets. And especially in the song Temporary, it gets really serious. He talks about his daughter and how he regrets missing a lot of time with her. Even though Antichrist and Lucifer, those are still absolutely wild names to have in the song. And that chorus was extremely creepy, but let me know what you guys think.
The devil doesn't exist. In the early Gospels, the word devil was never found. It is mentioned as a spirit of evil. A spirit of evil. A spirit of evil can either be moods, hate, jealousy, revenge, remorse, and fear. But the word devil means a destructive, negative thought. A sin is not what you think it is either. The word sin comes from a Mesopotamian religion, the god of the moon. The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. Emotion and intellect. A sin is a negative emotion because the moon represents our feminine emotions. A demon is not an entity that possesses you. It's a D meaning negative and mon meaning moon. It's a negative emotion which possesses your mind. Humans possess the mind of God. We can take a non-physical thought into a physical reality. You possess a creative power. You can either do evil, which is the devil, or do good, which is God. Jesus was teaching how to find the divine within yourself, because each one of us is a spark of the divine consciousness of the universe. Stop thinking with the lower mind in the lower parts of the body and raise to the higher mind where God is. Religion is a scam. They've externalized this to make a business out of the Bible. Don't listen to the churches, read the Bible yourself. The devil doesn't exist. In the early Gospels, the word devil was...
Alright, I'm going to now give you guys this video on the San Andreas Fault and what California is at this time prepping and warning the population. Let me first say that this video is educational and entertainment purposes only. And everything that I'm about to say and speak on and show you is very researchable and is not misinformation. We've been seeing fault lines open up, or we'll say divisions in the land in Wyoming, Arizona, California, Philippines, which Philippines is also in this same ring of fire that the San Andreas Fault is in. Also, there hasn't been a major earthquake along this fault line for a long time, which means pressure is building up for something big. Also, insurance companies have moved out of California, Louisiana, and Nevada, which again, this is also researchable and it's not misinformation. You ever wonder why they made the movies San Andreas? You ever wonder why they made the movies 2012 that show what happens along that fault line? They have to tell you. Now let's go with the science that backs this up. It's also funny that NASA has listed a massive warning about this fault. Not saying we should trust NASA, but it's funny the deceivers involved are talking about this. And they are signaling that a major earthquake could strike very soon. Now, when geologists talk about a release happening between two tectonic plates, they don't talk about a volcano. They talk about a sudden release of pressure. The famous San Andreas Fault is a key spot where two tectonic plates meet and rub against each other. As these plates keep pushing and scraping, stress builds up. And lately, there hasn't been any earthquakes, which means there's a lot of stress building up at this San Andreas fault line. So much to the point where when it does start happening, you will actually be able to hear the cracking in the earth. But over time, the pressure becomes so much that the rocks can't take it anymore, and they break, which releases the stress as a very strong earthquake. Now, the San Andreas fault is known as a transform fault, which I didn't know that. I've learned a lot from watching a certain documentary. And what that means is that the tectonic plates slide past each other sideways, very slowly, to the point where we don't even know it's happening. But sometimes the tension gets way too much, which leads again to something catastrophic, impacting not only buildings and roads, but of course people's lives. This area has not had earthquakes like that lately, which means there is an immense building of pressure. Follow the money. Money is moving out of California. That doesn't give you a side eye? Also, some say Hollywood is moving out of California and going to Dallas. That's not giving you side eye? I think you should do some research on the San Andreas Fault now. Alright, I'm going to now give you guys this video on the San Andreas Fault and what California...
Ghosting is the act of suddenly cutting off all communication with someone without any explanation or warning. According to a new study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, ghosting often stems from concern rather than indifference. The study found that ghosting is done out of a misconception or misguided attempt to protect the other person's feelings, prioritizing avoiding direct confrontation over causing emotional pain. The research involved a series of experiments exploring the motivations behind ghosting and its impact on both parties. It was found that those who were ghosted consistently underestimated the level of care the ghoster had for them, highlighting a disconnect between intention and perception. This misjudgment stemmed from ghostees overlooking the other-oriented motives of ghosters, assuming the act was solely selfish. The study also revealed that ghosters were often willing to incur financial and personal costs, such as paying a fee in an experimental setting to avoid ghosting. This finding supports the idea that ghosting can be motivated by a desire to minimize harm, even if it ultimately backfires. The research also explored the long-term consequences of ghosting, revealing that it leads to more pessimistic predictions about future interactions compared to rejections with feedback. While ghosting remains a socially undesirable behavior, this research sheds light on the complex motivations behind it, emphasizing the need for open communication and understanding in relationships. Ghosting is the act of suddenly cutting off all communication with someone.
You ever got ghosted before? Dang. People out here really ghosting people. Dang, that's messed up.
It's a wig. It's a wig. Look, it's a wig. It's a wig right here. See this line? That's a wig.
See this line?
That's a wig.
He talking about, you see this line? And where did the other little kid come out of nowhere from? Like, he just came out of nowhere.
Look, it's a wig. It's a wig right here. See this line? That's a wig.
He in shock. He like,
That's a wig.
that is funny.
Nah, tired, that's what I see.
Okay.
They're like tired, like they dead. And they dead like flies. Flies everywhere. They dead.
Man, we back with another reaction video.
Nah, tired, that's what I see.
Okay.
They're like tired, like they dead.
Oh, man. I really honestly think they got my boy Kodak for real.
A large iron rod drove through the face and head of a man while he was working on a railroad. It passed behind his left eye and exited through the top of his skull, and he somehow managed to stay conscious while the rod was removed. Now, he did survive this incident, but he wasn't really the same person. You see, the rod went through his frontal lobe, and this area of the brain is responsible for decision-making and self-control. Because it was damaged, his entire personality changed. He became impulsive, erratic, and unpredictable. In 1848, a large iron...
I didn't know that, like, the frontal lobe is what help you, like, make decisions and stuff. to keep your composure and stuff like that. I didn't know that. Dang, so people that act impulsive, well, I would say that something's wrong with their frontal lobe. That's what I would say. Dang, you can really understand somebody where they at just off of like understanding their brain, the brain. You can really understand somebody just off of learning about the brain for real. That's interesting.
I remember how we said these TV shows, they really telling you the truth. Yeah, let's watch this. I remember how we said these TV shows, they really telling you the truth. Yeah, let's watch this.
Definitely telling the truth for real. I'm gonna have to check that out. Have to watch that. Egomanics needs to watch. Egomanics. I think that's how you say it. Definitely have to check that out.
Chloe claims the customer threatens her and
She's
uses
serving
racial
shots.
slurs, which he later denies.
What kind of shot she's serving?
She then appears to gesticulate toward him with her hand before turning away, reaching into her back
them
pocket
kind of shots. Okay.
and producing a handgun. The SUV remains there for 4 minutes until another employee approaches the window and also appears to have a brief back and forth with the customer. And when the first employee joins in again, the discussion escalates again. The first employee throws what appears to be sauce packets at the customer, and the customer responds by flinging items from his car, including a drink. And as the second employee then appears to lock the window, the first employee again reaches into her back pocket and heads back to the window, gun in hand.
Are you serious?
The employee fires at the SUV.
Yo, why does she even got a gun on her at work? You supposed to be working, not serving shots. What are you doing, lady? Nah. X, nah. Ain't no way. Nah, this is not real. This is not, no way this is real, bro.
As it speeds away. Fortunately, no one is harmed in the incident.
Good, I'm glad.
Chloe claims the customer threatens her.
There's no way she should be getting that upset, man. That she have to pull a gun out and serve some shots out. Like, that's crazy. At that point, you might as well just quit the job. I'm pretty sure she got fired. Wow. People really be going through it. For real.
Now this is what I call chili made with walnut meat. Do you think it's important to tell someone that this chili is vegan, or should you just tell them it's chili? I remember making this recipe and telling someone it's vegan chili, and I could see their facial expression shifted right away just because they thought it was something that was foreign. I think it's important to tell people what ingredients are in a recipe just in case they're allergic to something, but good food is good food, and it just so happened to be made with plants. And so instead of saying this is vegan chili, this is fire chili. Peace. Now this is what I call chili made with walnut meat.
So when was y'all gonna tell me that they have jetpacks? In the video that y'all...
I'm not gonna lie. How you got fireworks and lighting at the same time? That is dope.
If you want to be in the club, you got to go to these weird Hollywood parties.
Did anyone else find the invitations to the all-white party extremely weird? This is the highest profile party in the world called the all-white party. It's hosted by billionaire Michael Rubin, and it happens every year on the 4th of July.
This is an Illuminati
There was
hot
something about the invitations that just didn't sit right with me. This one is Tom Brady's, this one right here is Drake's, and this is Quavo's. You can see all of the celebrities' invitations if you just look them up. But if you pause and look at the artwork, there's some weird stuff going on. These invitations were done by George Condo. This is a very popular artist, and some of his artwork goes for millions of dollars, and he gave each celebrity their own unique invitation. And I looked up some of his artwork, and he has a lot of interesting stuff, including when he collabed with Kanye West for one of his album covers. He drew him up a bunch of artwork. Yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself. A lot of people question what actually goes down during this party, especially after they saw what Michael Rubin made Meek Mill do, jumping around like a bunny because he supposedly lost a bet. And then in the private jet, when Lil Baby and Meek Mill were saying that they were going to get drunk and hugs if they don't behave at the party.
I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunk and hug. You
Say
two,
weird.
you two drunk and hugs are coming.
If you want to be in the club.
In this video, she speaks about 7 steps to manifest a car. Make sure you watch it to the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
So you want to manifest a car really fucking fast. I mean, like, yesterday fast. You came to the right place. Let's go. And if you've never seen my wonderful face, I'm Pebbles. I'm everyone's favorite manifestation coach here on TikTok because I get results in minutes, hours, and 24 hours. If you need receipts, go to the top of my page or go look at my videos. There's receipts there. This is a part 2. Part 1 was about manifesting a house or an apartment really fucking fast. So if you need that, go look at that page. But for this video, we're going to focus on manifesting a car. So if you need to manifest a car, drop a car emoji in the comment section so you can come back to it and respond and let everybody know how fast you got your car after watching this video. Disclaimer, this is going to be about 7 steps. So if you don't have time to watch this video, save it for later and come back. Step number 1, the obvious one. Find the car that you want, okay? I manifested the car that I'm sitting in right now. No car payment, didn't pay for the car, don't pay insurance on it, and I rarely put gas in it. When I said for free, I meant for free. I didn't know what kind of car I wanted. Also, all I said was I want a car that is completely for free forever. I want leg room for my ginormous child. He needs a TV in the back to keep him company, and I wanted a sunroof. That's it. And this is the car that came up. So don't beat yourself up if you don't know what kind of car you want. Just tell the universe what you want on the inside, and that works too. I don't care if you can afford the car. That's none of your business, okay? Tell the universe that you want that car, and thank you so much for aligning everything ever so perfectly to bring it to me today. If you don't know me, I don't manifest far out, okay? Every time I manifest, it's today at the end of it. Every time I'm visualizing, I have on the outfit that I'm wearing when I'm visualizing. That lets the universe know that I'm ready for it today and not tomorrow, years from now, months from now. Everything is today, right now. Bring it to me now. I suggest you do that too. This is going to be the most important step of this video, so make sure that you're fucking paying attention because I will not be responsible for you if you don't listen. Never, ever, ever, ever speak the forbidden affirmation when manifesting a car. And that is just flat out saying, I am open and ready to receive a new car. You're just openly manifesting a new car. What's going to happen? You're going to crash that bitch. Okay? And the universe will be like, here's your insurance check. That's just the perfect amount for the dream car that you wanted. Now you're broken. And both of your legs don't get to experience the new car. With harm to none, I am open and ready to receive a new car. That's what you need to be saying. Next is visualization. When visualizing a new car, you need to visualize yourself seeing the steering wheel. So if you are going to set your car as your screensaver on anything, make sure that it is the steering wheel and not the outside of the car, because you will be spending less time on the outside of the car and more time in the driver's seat. Okay? Visualize yourself driving to your favorite spots. Visualize yourself calling your best friend or your mom, whoever it is, telling them that you just got the keys. Where's the first place you're going to go? Like, how do you feel? Really, 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 really go into detail about this visualization. Next is going to be affirmations. Duh. You know, when manifesting, you need to have affirmations in there. But you need to make sure that you feel worthy enough to have a nice car, your dream car, whatever it is. I am worthy of driving my dream car. I deserve my dream car. Everything is aligning so that I can have my dream car. I am so happy and thankful that my dream car is now in my possession. Things like that. Whatever feels comfortable for you, because manifesting is not cookie cutter. Whatever feels comfortable for you is what you need to say. Side gem. When I was manifesting a different car, I used to say things like, every time I walk up to my piece of shit, I'd be like, hey, this is so bittersweet. This is one of the last moments I'll be walking up to this car, or this is one of the last moments I'll be driving to Starbucks in this car before getting my new one. Like, just completely letting the universe know that I am ready to release this car safely, and how excited I am to get the new one. And lastly, because I don't want to make this video too long, the whole point of this series that I'm doing is manifesting in numbers. So if you do not have a manifestation buddy, find one in the comment section. What a manifestation buddy is somebody that you can call right now and be like, bitch, I just got a Lamborghini. And they'll be like, oh my God, where are we going? They just boost you up. They feed your delulu, okay? Not somebody that's going to be jealous and be like, bitch, you did not just get a Lamborghini. Like, will you stop playing? Like, I don't have time for this. We don't need that energy. I can call my best friend right now and say that, and she will be like, hurry up and come get me. And we would just giggle about it. And she does that to me. It works out so well because you are not only in a giggly mood, but you are in a frequency of constantly telling someone that you got a Lamborghini. And so, I don't want a Lamborghini. That's just what came to mind. You need to tell someone, okay? Find a fucking manifestation buddy. I don't want to go into too much detail because this video is already 5 fucking minutes long. But find one in the comments. And make sure that you are following me because the next video is going to be about love.
In this video.
Dang. That was a long video right there. I don't know. I don't have to rewatch that. It's a lot of too many steps. A lot of too many steps. Oh, yeah. The robot, for sure.
Dan, to confer with Iraq Saddam Hussein. You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Mr. Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut. Wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy, to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one.
Shitty carbs versus a sweet potato. This is a chemical concoction put together in a lab. I bought this on the 23rd of November last year. That is 9 months ago. It's still intact. Haribo. This is not food. Squares bars. Every other fucker eats this in the fitness industry. When I see somebody eating this, I'm like, you realize how stupid you are? I'll tell you why. They are non-foods. They contain no micronutrients. For your body to convert the calories from this to energy, it needs micronutrients. I hope you're listening, guys. I'm speaking slowly because most of you bodybuilders seem to be dumb. You follow the dumb brigade. You need the micronutrients to do the conversion. The B vitamins, calcium, potassium, magnesium, these things don't have them. This is shit. Apart from that, these things contain things like emulsifiers, stabilizers, sugar. This is not food. Sweet potato comes with its own micronutrients. The reason why you're walking around with sore joints, with anxiety and depression, you may look good, be a muscle, but you feel like shit and you got a big guy in front of you because you're eating shit like this. Change. Use foods like this that come with your own micronutrients. Guys, wake the fuck up. You end up in hospital in a few years' time because you're eating junk food. Come on, guys. We're in the fitness industry. I've got all of this written in my fucking ebook. Get it and educate yourself about food. Shitty carbs versus a sweet potato.
That's real, man. Real. Yeah, this is cool. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the view right there, man. Oh no, he cold with it. I ain't gonna lie. Doing his thing. What's up?
He is part of a walking club. Did you see the footage? He's walking, got a little fisherman's hat, got a little shorts on, the whole nine. I'm like, a walking club? To exercise. Why aren't you doing some weightlifting, weight training, some more intense type of exercise? I'm like, because they got cycling clubs, boxing clubs, they got jogging clubs, all kinds of other things. I'm like, So then, come to find out, he not just walking with regular people, he's walking with billionaires. Aha, because Jay-Z ain't gonna waste his time. He don't just be out there exercising for no reason. Aha! That money got him walking. It's the walk of wealth. Smart move, boy. Jay's like, yo, I gotta go out exercise. I gotta make a walk with the wealthy. Yo, B is for billions. Smart. I knew you wasn't working out. You just networking or net walking. It's crazy. So Jay-Z is part of a walking club.
You funny for that, man. B stands for billionaire. Like, what? AB. Come on, bro. That's too funny. Billionaire walking dub. Jay-Z is part of the billionaire walking dub. A club. He said, club. He said club, my bad. Alright.
On fire! Oh my gosh, you got some water? Get a fire extinguisher or something.
Yeah, get a fire extinguisher. Get out the car.
I call now, hello? I ain't know 911 got me on hold. I ain't never known 911 get you on hold. My car on fire. Is it about to blow up? No, it's stopped. I need a fireman. Please come here. The car's on fire. My car just caught on fire. Okay, there's a car on fire at the Poly Mart of the BP 50 garage. Oh, on fire! Oh my gosh, you got some water? Get a fire extinguisher or something.
Yeah, get a fire extinguisher.
I call now, hello?
That's crazy. But y'all see how the little boy came over there and hold the door? That'll be kid right there, for real.
Oh, guys, big master croc we just caught. No.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm looking the same way, like. No. I'm good.
Somebody else done went over there and done fell victim. 50 cent. You can go and get you some chicken and rice for 50 cent out of that thing right there. Yup. Go on, Dick. Scrape that nigga some up. Oh, he dropped some chicken. Grab him some more chicken. Yeah, get some more chicken out the bottom. What? Stop flapping that chicken around. He being stingy with the chicken. That's probably all the chicken they got left. Yeah, he ain't got not damn no socks. I don't think they. Oh my God.
What was that?
Fuck the plate. Put it in the bag. Oh, he done threw a piece. All right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. He done put it on the plate out the bag. Yeah, that boy finna boo-boo. It's finna be some boo-boo. It's finna be a boo-boo shootout up in that motherfucker. Boo-boo, 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 boo-boo. Ooh. Y'all, somebody else done went over there and done fell victim.
Boo-boo shootout. That's funny.
These are 3 reasons you don't sleep good at night. For number 1, you eat late night snacks. Eating right before bed can cause indigestion and increased blood sugar levels, which can make it very hard to fall asleep and stay asleep. So for better sleep, eat 2 to 3 hours before.
Question. How many of y'all eating before you go to sleep? Let me know in the comments, man. And why haven't you stopped? You know it be messing up your sleep, so stop doing that, man. For real, I'll be doing it too, though. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta stop doing that.
Before bed, and only eat light food like Greek yogurt or fruit. For number 2, your brain is hyperstimulated. The cause can be that you're overly excited or overly stressed, but either way, it's almost impossible to fall asleep in this state of mind. But listening to this playlist will calm your nerves and relax your mind and body. Each song here is meant to help you fall asleep, and it actually works. So go to the link in my bio to try it for yourself and experience the best sleep. And for number 3, you have a terrible sleep schedule. If you work an overnight shift, stay up late, or barely give your body time to rest, this will throw off your body's entire natural rhythm, which is called the circadian rhythm of your natural internal clock. So start taking naps and prioritizing your sleep more. And if that means hitting snooze a couple times, do what you gotta do, because your health is way more important. Be sure to check out this playlist and share this video. Love y'all.
Followed by the Holy Trinity. That's all right.
That is not alright. Somebody right about that one. That's tough. That was super tough. I ain't gonna lie. Dang. Imagine being a bird. Like, you thought it was free to go. You finna go home. And then you just get hit by a truck. Like, dang. Wow. That's tough.
Guess what I just realized? I moved to East Africa, Tanzania 4 years ago, and I learned this. Our African brothers and sisters don't hate us, bro. We were taught that, and they lied to us just so we wouldn't come over here and connect with our people. It's a shame. And man, when I learned that, that made me so upset. But I'm here to just let y'all know, man, I've been shown real love from my African brothers and sisters since being here. I'm talking about love that I never even thought I could even imagine. It's like they showing big brother love when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hatred involved. I've met some jealous people, of course. That's everywhere. But for the most part, it's been real love from our people, bro. And I also learned that there's real opportunity for us as a people if we have the proper mindset. But follow me for more content about Africa, all right?
I'm trying to get fried cat. A cat fried hard.
Who say that?
Next door.
Who next door?
The carry out. I asked him, I said I want a fried cat. He said, next door got it.
The guy said?
Yeah. A cat fried hard.
That's crazy. What a cat?
Cat fried hard.
What a cat?
Like, meow.
That's crazy. The guy say that?
I swear he said that. I promise you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really wouldn't have came over here if he didn't say that.
We have to call the
I'm not even a disrespectful type of person.
No, we have to call the police on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to do that because he playing hating or something.
The guy said it.
Yeah, he said it. Everybody was in the store and everything. I can't even make this up. If I'm lying, I'm frying like the cat I want.
Okay, they say okay.
Fried cat.
If I'm lying, I'm frying.
Y'all got it.
What?
Fried cat.
We have to call police on that.
All right.
We call police.
No, next door said.
If I'm lying, I'm frying. What? See, tomorrow I gotta call the police on him. Shoot, they probably really cooking cats, though. That's why he's saying that.
During our path to ascension, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be put in place to throw us off, to distract us, to harm our avatars, to keep us in a low frequency. One of the things that they weaponize now is the food. There's been a lot of recalls, things with salmonella. You want to be very cautious about what you consume. Lately, I have been doing a lot of intermittent fasting. Fasting is essential for removal of harmful bacteria. Different microbiomes in the gut have an effect on the neurophysiology. This doesn't matter if you're vegan or non-vegan. They're also doing nefarious things to the fruits and vegetables. Everyone should be consuming herbs to replace the depleted trace minerals in their body. Get your chlorophyll for detoxification and to remove harmful metals like lead, cadmium, and mercury out of your body. Get Shilajit because it has 85 plus trace minerals and reverses aging on a cellular level. Get black seed oil and consume it every day because it has a chemical in it called thymoquinone or TQ that fights cancer cells. Get Cordyceps militaris to lower your blood sugar, especially if you have diabetes or know someone with diabetes. It's also a great pre-workout and gives you tons of energy. If you get ginkgo biloba and take it every day, it will strengthen your nervous system. Also, it will increase your vision if you use contacts or eyeglasses. Now, for all high-quality herbs and metaphysical tools for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Now, these are just some of the tools necessary to maintain our God body. During our path to ascension, there's going to be a lot of...
That's what's up, man. And, you do want more energy, you want clear skin, you want to detox the body, get some chlorophyll, for real. Get some chlorophyll, drink some of it. It tastes pretty good. Don't get the one with the mint, though. The one with the mint, trash. Do not get that one. Just get the natural one if you can get that one. Because I did get a mint one. It tastes a little... I don't know, peppermint. Y'all know how toothpaste tastes? It just don't taste good. It doesn't taste good. I don't know. It just tastes like peppermint. Just tastes like toothpaste to me, you know. So don't get that one. But yeah, it works. I would say.
10. Inflammation causing foods. Hi, I'm a board certified gastroenterologist. Inflammation is a natural defense mechanism of our immune system. But when it becomes chronic, it can lead to serious health issues. That is why it is important to be aware of these 10 foods that can trigger it. The last one on the list is the first thing I tell my patients to get rid of from their pantry. But first, candy. Second, fast food. Third, ultra processed meats. Fourth, sweetened snacks. Fifth, deli meats. Sixth, alcohol. Seventh, white flour. Eighth, trans fats. Ninth, battered fried foods. And 10th, sodas. Share this with as many people as you can, and thanks for watching. 10. Inflammation.
I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically. That goes out to the world, goes out to the radio stations, goes out to the public. And when you see that stuff and know that stuff, it's frightening.
What do you mean by that, Shane? Prayed over demonically?
So, rituals, ceremonies, everything to bring, to give light to the devil, to Satan. It's a satanic music industry. That's majority of what it is.
Do you mean figuratively, or do you mean literally you've been in...
Literally, yes. If you look at what the music is today, the industry is today, for all your Sam Smiths to your Dojo Cats to your Beyoncés they are so demonic, it's unbelievable. And we can't, it's in front of us. It's something that we kind of go, oh, it's just music. But it really isn't. It's absolutely taken over the world, taken over our children, and taken over everything that's coming to the times of world crisis. I've been in rooms at the...
Yeah, man, that's why I wish X was still alive, because X, he was on a mission for, y'all know, my boy was on a mission, for real. He was really finna change the music industry for forever. They didn't want that to happen. They didn't. And that's why I feel like, even like the day he died, like it just don't even look like he got shot. It looked like he got poisoned or something. You didn't see no blood, nothing. He got poisoned, for real. That's what I think. That's how he got taken out for real. That's what I feel like.
So there are these random metal structures that have been popping up all over the world. They're calling them monoliths, but the craziest part is no one knows where they're coming from. They've been spotted in Utah, India, Iran, Finland, Germany, and 38 in the US alone. And I'm going to show you the list so you can Google to see if there's one where you are right now. Now, like I said, they don't know where these are coming from, but everyone who has seen the movie A Space Odyssey can tell you that these resemble the monoliths in the movie. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, the monoliths were created by an advanced alien civilization. They were a sort of technology that helped the apes evolve into human beings. But what about Arrival, the best alien movie of the decade, where the heptapods appeared all over the world in similar monolithic looking structures? There are some of the states where the monoliths have been popping up. They've also been spotted in Canada, in Alberta, Ontario, and Quebec. Am I the only one that thinks it's just so crazy that they're everywhere and yet no one knows where they're coming from? Or what do you think? Do they really not know, or is it just that they don't want to tell? What do you think these are? Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts.
How would you feel if you lost it all, but you had the favor of one?
I don't care. I'm good. I don't care. I don't care. Oh man, what a question you're asking.
So why do you need to know what happened in the past? So you can interpret what's happening in the present, and you can project what's going to happen in the future. But when you project what happens in the future, then you lay out your plan on how to get there. We're all walking around aimlessly. And I say this to the young people all the time. You have to know where you've been in order to know where you are to prepare for where you're going. So why do you need to know what happened in the past? So you can interpret what's happening.
He talking that real stuff, all right.
Y'all just get up every day and do what everybody does or do what they say. Never think or express independent thought. And then y'all swear think you're intelligent. Oh, I got my master degree. Oh, I got my bachelor degree. That shit don't mean nothing.
Really
you have no
don't.
mind of your own. You're living in a fake.
Especially if you eat hot wings, Popeyes, Burger King, KFC.
Perception based off somebody else's programming. It doesn't matter. Think about it. You could have sit back and take a look and be like, yo, okay, vitamins. What animal do you know? Do you see any species, any other species other than programmable human beings that believe that you need to take this fake supplements coming out of a laboratory in order to live a good life and be healthy? Everything else eats the foods that nature or God or creator made for them, and they thrive. Also, haven't you also noticed that human beings are the only species within existence that die from the food that they eat, or have a disease from the food that they eat? Have you ever seen any type of animal having a disease from the food that they eat? No, because they're eating what they were designed to eat according to the cosmic arrangement. So you as a human being, if you're eating a certain type of a diet, you're breaking out in disease and illness. Obviously something is wrong. Something is not adding up. It means that the food is not for you because it's killing you. If the food is killing you, isn't that enough indication for you to realize that, yo, this is not for me then if it's killing me? Y'all just get up every day and do.
All of the yellow that you see here is an example of what we call visceral fat. Visceral fat is the type of fat that surrounds and occasionally is even a part of the internal organs of the body. Now, it's normal to have visceral fat. We all want to have visceral fat.
Right.
However, we can have too much visceral fat. And this particular body donor was obese. And that allows us to see an excessive accumulation of visceral fat, and you can likely imagine the consequences this can have on the body. The reason why visceral fat, or at least excessive amounts of it, is more problematic than excessive amounts of subcutaneous fat is because it's going to have consequences on the surrounding organs and tissues. So for instance, this is the heart, or rather the heart is underneath all of this visceral fat. So again, I think you can imagine that this is going to have a detrimental effect on the efficiency and effectiveness
That's why
of the heart.
I be trying to put these videos in here. Look at that. Do y'all see that? That is so disturbing. Please, y'all, man. Please take care of your health. If you want to take a walk around your neighborhood, do it. For real. Like your health really matters. Like for real, man. That is nasty. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually
Visceral
nasty.
fat, again, is good for you. It's necessary. But too
I
much
know.
can
Too
put
much is
pressure
not right.
and do quite detrimental things to many different structures inside of the body. All of the yellow that you see here is
That did it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like you really. Sometimes you just need a wake up call, for real. But hey, hopefully this is helping somebody out. I don't know. Nah, people are so ignorant, man. They see this lady need hope. Everybody's just walking past her like she's okay. Like she just get down by herself. Just ignorant. That's crazy. Look at him. Stop. Look, I'd rather them just act like you don't even see the lady. Stop looking at her. Finally. People can really, like, honestly, people can really be some evil people. Like, they talking about the devil and all that. The devil already here, man. For real. People can really be evil. It's just ignorant. Like, I get it, like you, but dang. Nobody, like, only one person. It shouldn't have took that long. At all. For real.
All right, here goes 3 of the most least nutritious mucus-forming vegetables that you could buy. First one on the list is corn. We already know Monsanto changed the game on this one. Most corn is genetically modified, so we definitely want to stay away from this one. The next one is eggplant. Eggplant is a hybrid, and you can also find it on the National Bioengineered Food List as well. Right, and number 3, the crowd favorite, spinach. All right, like Dr. Sebi said.
Acid. Why compare moringa with spinach when spinach has a starch base? It has no iron.
All right, so here goes a plus, a bonus I'm gonna give you. 2 of the most.
That's one thing about Dr. Seven, man. He really was gonna let it be known, for real. You heard him.
Most powerful leafy greens you can get is watercress and arugula in general. And watercress, if you can get it wild and not packaged, that'll be great. But these are 2 very, very powerful leafy greens, all right? And they also taste good as well. So definitely check those out. Now, when it comes to taking preventative measures, when it comes to our health, it is imperative that we eat our fruit and vegetables every single day. All right? All right, here goes 3 of the most least.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. What is this? Where is this at? In the ocean? Australia giant cattlefish put one of the best, I don't know how to pronounce that, display I ever seen. Wow, that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. That's why we like, man. If you ever get the chance to travel, travel. Bro. You never know what you might see.
I just hit home CC right there next to the BP. They bought it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what you mean when you call your homies your baby or your hubby, your lover. Can you just set the record straight?
It's a language. There's nothing stupid or fruity going on. It's the way we talk. It's the way we live. Those are my babes, no my lovers, no my hubbies, whatever you want to call it.
If you ate 1 slice of watermelon every day for 2 weeks, you will lose belly fat and reduce bloating. If you ate 1 peach every day for 2 weeks, you will experience a healthy gut and a boost in your immune system. If you ate 1 kiwi every day for 2 weeks, you would have smooth digestion and blood sugar control. If you ate 1 avocado every day, You will have a lower risk of heart attacks and reduced cholesterol levels. Follow me if you want to optimize your health. If you ate one slice of watermelon every day for...
You got $1?
I'm sorry?
Got $1?
Do I have $1?
Yeah.
I do.
Can I see it?
No.
I just don't believe you. That's why I asked.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, nice talking with you.
You too, man.
I like the shirt.
Thank you.
One of these days,
You like
I'll talk to
Chappelle?
that man. I don't. I'm good.
All right. You got $1?
So they're replacing food now with cardboard images of food. Right here, it's supposed to be juices, but it's a cardboard image of juices. It's supposed to be Cheez-Its, but it's a cardboard image of Cheez-Its. Look, nothing right there behind it. Nothing. Cardboard images. Which now has me thinking, are we now seeing the food shortage that we was talking about a little minute ago? This is crazy. We need answers. What's going on? Because cardboard images of food instead of having actual food there is absolutely diabolical. Now I don't know about y'all, gang, but this is absolutely concerning because
This comedian exposes what your favorite athletes and celebrities do behind the scenes.
Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got something from it. Okay. Learned something from it. All that good stuff. Got a little laughing, all that. But with all that being said, I'm saying peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And if the weather is nice, get outside in the sun, get you a walk in, sit in the sun, whatever you need to do. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.